Entrepreneurship is a journey which is full of hardships. There are many areas in life that you need to master aside from mastery in the field in which you want to excel. Entrepreneurship is about perseverance and enduring. It's having a belief in yourself. It's having more knowledge in your field than anyone. It's recruiting one of the best teams available, and most of all, it's about how to deal with people. These 10 books are set of books which can work on different attributes of your personality and skill set and make you excel. So without further ado, the 10th book in this list is The Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Shoe Dog is the story of rise of glory from ashes. It's the story of Nike Shoes Company. It's the story of an ordinary startup and making into one of the most iconic and game-changing companies of the world. It's written by Nike's co-owner Phil Knight. Knight recalls many setbacks and challenges that stood between him in the process. If you want entrepreneurial motivation and a general blueprint, this is the book to start with. The next book in this list is Crushing It by Gary Vee. If you watch self-improvement content on YouTube, you might have heard about Gary Vee. He is all about hustle and grinding, having a Herculean work ethic. Crushing It is a guide to building your own path to professional and financial success. The 8th book in this list is The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Aside from looking at success stories that most people do, this book looks at failure stories of most startups and how to prevent them. Ries provides a scientific approach to creating and managing successful startups in an age where companies need to be more innovative than ever. The 7th book in this list is Good to Great by Jim Collins. In this book, Collins identifies and evaluates the factors that allow elite companies to make the transition from merely good to truly great. Collins and his team ransacked thousands of articles and interviews, then analyze the data of many companies. He then concludes the companies that are successful and the reason for success. He presents his conclusion in his book. The 6th book in this list is The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. This book is for those who have taken off on the journey of entrepreneurship, but it's not what they thought. The project is taking a toll on their time. They don't find enough time for vacation or even for their own health. In this book, Tim teaches us how to outsource menial tasks overseas for $5 an hour, which would have otherwise costed more. Tim explains how to delegate. He explains the 80-20 formula in business perspective. In short, 4-Hour Workweek shares with us how to save more time. The 5th book in this list is The Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman. Now let me tell you very clearly, you will learn enough about running a business from this small book than you would have at years of college. This book is a complete package and a blueprint for running a business. Kaufman has distilled core principles of business and condensed them in the form of this book. The 4th book in this list is Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. The book is subtitled The Tactics, Routines and Habits of Billionaires, Icons and World-Class Performers. I think the title says it all. From interviewing more than 200 world-class performers in every niche, Tim collected the notes and condensed them into this book. This book is a must-have for those who are on an entrepreneurship journey. The 3rd book in this list is Outliers, The Story of Success by Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell explores the factors that makes difference between successful and unsuccessful people. Gladwell shows us that success is not just a matter of high IQ, but a combination of opportunity and hard work. To cheese you up, Gladwell has added a lot of anecdotes full of wisdom. The 2nd book in this list is Principles by Ray Dalio. To be honest, I recently finished reading this book and instantly it added to my list of best books of all times. The author of this book, Ray Dalio, is the founder of the hedge fund company Bridgewater Associates and an illustrious billionaire. In this book, Principles, Dalio shares the unconventional principles that he developed, refined, and used over the past 40 years to create splendid results in life and in business. If these principles are used religiously, any organization and person can achieve their goals. Coming on to the best book in this list, and that is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. To deal with people in the best way is the single most important skill set entrepreneurs need to master. As we know, this world is a global village and we cannot do all things by ourselves. You may be the best at your field, but you cannot finalize the deal because you don't know how to interact with people. This book has carried countless people up the ladder of success. So without further ado, grab this book and start reading it. Concluding, these were the 10 essential books for entrepreneurs. If you think I might have missed some, please mention them down in the comments below. And as always, subscribe to Knowledge Guru for more informative content.